you'll ever meet have done an unnecessary amount of Adderall. So let's just set that record straight. And
You
I haven't
probably
done any of
needed
that
to
shit.
get through school.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. So I don't care. It's up to you, Cody. If you want to be on, I'm not worried about it. Like I'm not gonna, and I
It,
can still talk about shit with you because like I met you around the time that Tony was fucking peaking in high school. You know what I mean? Having a good
gang.
time, and like you guys, I mean, still a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Fucking that one podcast where you couldn't. Well, actually, no, it was the one where it was all of us and you actually went well. I think it was the second one. I was talking
Can't
about
go
how I
remember. I think the
fucking.
first time I met Zia, she picked us up from school early and we went to Chipotle.
That sounds about right.
And then
No,
and then we went back to her house, but that's when she lived by
Big Burger.
in yeah, Biff Burger.
That's crazy because I actually have no recollection of it. So yeah.
That
Yeah, I
sounds
was in
about
your
right
white
too.
car. You picked us up and we went to Chipotle. Of course, me and Tony were broke. I don't even know if we got anything, but you were getting something, so you got
That also
food. And then
sounds about right.
But see, I
went
if
back to
you
your
guys
house.
didn't have money, I would have paid for you if I had the money. So that just doesn't, I don't know, like I just
I
don't
think I
remember
might
it.
have had money, and then you paid for Tony.
That
That's
also
probable,
sounds
yeah.
very correct.
I don't I to be honest with you, I don't remember the first time I met you, Cody, but I remember like the first time I was at your house
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
yeah, I remember that.
I immediately was like, oh, lesbian parents, this is great.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so whatever. If we're gonna start, Cody, you gotta tell me if you're staying on or not, or if you're gonna be a little bitch.
Well, now I feel pressured. I mean, I was just gonna let y'all do your thing, and then I was gonna be on the next one. We should do one with all four of us. That would
Oh,
be
dude, that's what I
lit.
was saying, bro. When we were on just chilling in Discord when before I went to Publix and shit.
Yeah,
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 I
that'd
mean,
be lit.
honestly, like, I don't care, whatever you want to do. If you want to be on this one, and then we'll do all four next time, or if you want just me and Tony, it's fine.
I don't really
We
care
have to,
what we do or I do or even talk about. I just want to put this shit out because at the end of the day, it's still gonna be.
I
Yeah, it'll be
agree.
good no matter what.
Yeah.
I,
Um,
yeah, we have to start it soon so that I can go to
yeah.
bed at a decent time because I'm
All right.
old.
Well, I'll let you guys do this one, and I say next weekend we plan for like, or whenever we plan for all four of us, like Zia, you, and me, and G. I feel
That's
like that would be
fine.
good.
Yeah, for sure.
I would be
Whenever you
free
want to
like
film,
Saturday
Or
night or Sunday night.
yeah.
or either one of those.
Whenever everyone is available.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure we can make it happen Saturday night. An issue.
Yeah. I think my next day at Portillo's, I'm gonna walk in, get free food, and quit.
Plus, I'm trying to be surprised, dude. I haven't watched a podcast that I haven't been in, so it's like I know everything that
Oh, well,
happened.
I dropped that one by myself
Yeah,
last week. That was 45
yeah,
minutes. There you go, bud. Have fun.
yeah.
Listen to my
Um,
dumbass.
yeah. All right. Well, I'll leave this Discord and let
Good
me know
luck
when
on
y'all
the
are done.
COD grind, homie.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. All right. Peace out, guys.
Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.
Catch you on the flippity flop.
Yes, sir. Let me know when that shit's up.
I got you.
Better be up in 2 hours.
Well,
Yeah.
shit. I don't know, bro. It takes hella long to like.
YouTube video, especially long ones. I know
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah, yeah.
videos take forever to upload.
Yeah, it took mad long. Even my short one that was last week, it was only 45 minutes and it literally took like multiple hours to like go through everything. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Putting in that work. Wait, what do you have to do? You just save it and upload it or convert it
Well,
to an
when I
MP4, right?
click done recording, that has to load and then save as a file. And then I have to edit that file, which also takes like an hour. And then because I have to watch it all back and cut shit up and da 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 da. And then when I upload it to YouTube and fucking Spotify and everything, that also has to load the entire hour long file. And like,
Mm,
yeah.
do you convert it to an MP4 before you upload it to YouTube?
Yes, because it's a MKV and then I
Yeah.
do it. And the only reason why I do that is like, say, like my fucking power goes out. If it's an MKV, it'll like,
Corrupt it.
it'll just like, if like we're recording, it'll stop the recording when my computer turns off. But if I just had it in MP4 off rip, if my computer shut off, it would be like I never pressed record.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I have it as an MKV at first because it's better.
Okay.
And then I just put it into the MP4 because obviously when it's the whole thing, it's better. But that's besides the point.
Eh. All right. Well, I pray that shit works for you, bud.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
working.
make
We're
sure that
good. We're
thing's
good. Z came in
unmuted,
clutch.
man.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking hell. All right.
I'm
All right.
sketched
Cheers,
out now. I'm
Cody.
a check.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling.
How do I change, like, hold on. Okay, I guess.
Yo. I've been recording, by the way.
Oh. Well, I mean, can you even use any of the other shit with Cody in it?
Yeah, probably. I don't think we said anything terrible or anything. But I mean,
Well, I
I
meant like
just
his
pressed
face
record
is
just
not
to.
in it.
Yeah, I don't care. They know what he looks like.
He's a little bitch.
Dude, yeah,
Okay.
that kid's been playing COD nonstop. But yeah, welcome episode. Oh damn, I
What
haven't
episode
even.
is it?
I haven't even done that many episodes, and I kid you not, I can never remember. I want to
4,
say
5, 5?
five. I want to say five or six. I think five.
Well,
It's
you have
five.
2
Because the
alone
first
and
one was by
2 with
myself. Second
him.
one was with Cody and G. Third one fucked up with Cody and G. Fourth one was by
Yeah.
myself last week. So yeah.
So we're on number 5. Episode 5.
Episode 5. Gang gang.
A breath of fresh insanity.
Gang.
Yeah.
I
I'm
always
excited. Oh, okay, go.
I was just gonna say I always say like gang gang, and I'm not trying to rip off Theo Vaughn, but
Dude, yeah,
I say
Buzz
that
Buzz.
yeah, dude, I say that shit so much. No, it's
They don't even have that podcast anymore. It's not even called that.
well,
It's the
no, his own podcast though. The week or yeah, the past weekend.
yeah.
He says
Yeah,
gang
yeah,
gang.
yeah. But they changed that shit to the Golden Hour, and it's actually really funny. I love Crystalia.
Yeah.
Shout out Crystalia.
Also, I'm glad that we figured out that I'm an idiot and I can vape because people literally like review vapes as a YouTube channel.
I think that you just thought things were wrong and you went with
I
that
just
instead
wanted
of
to
actually
be
looking up the
safe,
YouTube
but
guidelines.
yeah. Now that I think about it, don't want to be known as like trying to be safe. I want to get
You
by
really shouldn't
barely.
if you expect to have Ty on here or even my mother,
Dude,
you should not.
it stresses me out, man. Any fucking older family member that wants to be on, I'm just like,
I don't think it should stress you out.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really. I don't know.
Listen, they're old, but when you put them in front of a camera and a microphone, they're gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm actually being recorded." Like they're gonna probably watch what they say,
Yeah.
or they're gonna say something dumb, and it's gonna be amazing. Like having my mom on here, she can't even speak full sentences, dude. It's gonna be amazing.
That and I also do want to have them on at some point for sure, just because of all the stories that they've literally told us since we were children that are batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And I just feel like if everyone that watches this heard those stories, they'd understand us just a little bit more.
Yeah, just a tidbit. I always tell Keith that we're like the middleman in our family. Like
Yeah,
me and you,
100%.
we're like that middle generation of just like we have
Yeah.
like we want this future to be different than how they lived, but like we know everything and then we lived like half of both, you know?
Yeah, literally.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, we honestly have changed like compared to like one generation below or up or you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we were talking about how like, you know, your sister and like Gianna, they're not going to experience the same
Yeah.
Ficacelli-ness that like we did. Like they're not
Yeah.
gonna get that same dynamic, and it's unfortunate, but like maybe it'll benefit
I don't
them.
know. Janessa's fucking nuts.
Yeah, but it's gonna be in like a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna be like a different piece of it. We got all of the people. We got
Yeah.
all of them. You know,
Yeah, we heard the
giving them like
stories.
we've seen a lot of things firsthand.
Yeah, we lived it. Because Janessa really didn't fucking. I mean, we struggled a little bit when she was like a child.
Very
but
young, very
Not like
young.
we struggled.
No,
Not like we struggled.
Eating bags of shredded mozzarella for dinner.
Dog on God.
That shit was good though, low key.
Bro, I remember when me and my dad, when he was living in those apartment complexes that by like that CVS and Walgreens and shit.
Hmm.
We were
Hmm.
like literally for like a week or two straight. All we did, because he couldn't pay like the cable and Wi-Fi, but we had electricity, and he had some dog shit DVD player, and he had fucking He-Man that I got him for like a birthday a while back, and we literally just watched it over and over and over, and we ate like tortillas, butter, and cinnamon.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah, on God. But
Yeah, you're talking about the apartment complex where like your dad lived in one and then like your mom lived in the next one.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that shit was wild because in that same apartment complex, I literally moved like 4 times. Just it was all like there. It was just different apartments.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those. They were like right by that fucking
Yeah, a lot
school.
of crackheads, a lot of weird people. I remember my mom met some like
St.
stripper
Pete.
friend who was there, and then literally a crackhead would knock on her door constantly, and there was a bunch of yeah.
It's too much. It's
Every
too
time I
much.
think
St. Pete
about
in
my
general.
childhood, it just makes my head hurt. 'Cause I'm just like, wow, that really happened.
Yeah, but at the same time, I like think about like our childhood and I'm always like, damn, that was low key kind of fun. Like
Well, yeah,
we
yeah,
would
yeah,
climb
for
up the
sure.
wall.
Ah,
You remember we climbed
bruh.
up the wall and we'd sit at the top of the ceiling. So when Travis walked under, we could like drop on top. I'm not
Bro,
even strong enough to do that anymore, man.
ah, I think we could do it.
I think I'd break the wall. I put my foot
Yeah,
through it.
that's fair. I'd jump up and go to fucking just straight through.
These walls ain't built like that.
Bro, you know when that uh, I think it was either mine or Travis's, but it was that all black DS.
Mm, yes. Yeah, it might have been Travis's because you got a blue one and I got a pink one, I
Yeah, I
thought.
had the old blue one. You had the DS Lite, which was pink, and then
Hmm.
Travis had the black one. And I think I was using Travis's or he gave it to me because mine got old and broken or something. Either way, I remember still to this day that I lost that black one, and it was like like it was never found. It was never like, and I remember like getting shit for like, how did you lose it? Da, 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 da. But like, where did it go?
It
Because
probably, honestly, probably what happened is one of your parents or someone sold it because they needed money. Because think about how much stuff we pawned or like our family pawned to like get by. Like it probably was one of those things that's like, I'll just pawn it and get it back. And then like you never got it back.
yeah.
So that's probably what happened. That's why no one coughed up the real reason. They just like blamed it on the child because it was easier to do that.
I remember.
However, my pink one I still had.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking I Donovan sold it, I think, for to one of his friends. So
What a
fuck you.
scumbag.
Yeah. But it didn't actually fully work. You know the touchscreen part? I put a
Uh,
magnet to it because I had a little when I had those little magnet stuffed animals that have the magnet hands so you could
yeah,
like attach them to things. I was trying to make him play the DS with me because I was so small that I was like, he's touching the screen. But
dude.
instead I was destroying the screen so I couldn't use it after. So it was a piece of shit anyway. I don't care.
I remember when you were like out with some friends or at school or doing some shit, and I had your DS and I was playing in your Nintendo dogs because you had the best
Don't
dogs, and I deleted Max, bro, and you came back pressed as fuck.
I literally like actually cried. Like I
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
so much time training that fucking
Bro,
e-dog.
I wish I could fucking, I was recording like me doing it because on God, I swear I did that shit on accident and I was just like I didn't know what the fuck I did. I got scared. I turned that shit off and I was like, I didn't even touch that thing.
Well, see, what you could do is you could bring the dogs to like a little kennel thing to like hang out so you didn't have to watch them or take care of them and you could like focus on the other dogs. So like you could separate them so you could do training. And Max was the best trained one, so having him at the house was beneficial for the other dogs. So whatever you did, you brought him to the kennel and there was two things. You could like put him up for adoption or like drop him off for the day. And I think you put him up for adoption because you probably read the word adoption and had absolutely no idea what it meant because we were so young.
I was like,
And
abortion, all
then
right.
yeah, I didn't know Max was pregnant.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Full
I'm just
circle.
pissed because like all the dogs on there, they would learn the same like three tricks, like the sit, the stay, and the lay down. But Max had like I maxed him out. Like I literally
Shake
had
and
him knowing
like
all the
fucking
tricks, like
speak and
rolling
everything. Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So when he was gone, I was just mad because I spent so much fucking
Honestly,
time.
that fucking game and even really DSs were way ahead of their time, I feel.
Yeah, dude, you could like text on them if you
Bro,
were nearby.
we need to get DSs again and we need to get that Super Mario game. The amount of fucking good times we had together because you could like link up if you're close enough to each other. Bro, that was
Yes.
some of the best times, bro. I don't even remember like what Mario game that was, but I just remember we would fucking run around. Oh, dude, I don't know why it was so fucking fun. It was probably the simplest shit.
I don't remember what it was either, but is it the one that you could eat like that extra big mushroom and get like that big on the screen?
Yeah, and there was also the light blue one, and it made you super tiny. And then
Yes. Oh,
my favorite one was that dark blue shell, turtle shell, and you could
yes, yeah.
fucking act like a bro. That game was so lit.
Oh my God, I forgot about the baby, little
Yeah,
baby that
yeah,
would make
yeah,
you like
yeah,
this big.
yeah.
I remember that, bro. You know what I did? Okay, so I was working out today and I was doing legs, so I had like my knee sleeves on and I like rolled them a certain way and they flipped. And do you remember those little ends of the pencil? Like you could
Oh
a
my
pencil
god.
gripper.
Yes,
I
the rubber bits and you fucking folded them into little characters and shit. Dude.
I rolled my fucking knee sleeve down and I looked at it and I went, "Holy shit, this looks like a pencil eraser character." And I wanted for a split moment to like put strings in it to make it have hair, like I did with the fucking pencil erasers. Like I wanted to make it a character. Do you remember all those little
Yes, bro.
characters
You
I
had a
made?
fuck ton.
Just like creating my own toys. I
Yeah,
was so
bro.
creative. I don't
That's
know
because
what
we were
happened, honestly.
poor, dog. We just didn't know it. Yeah, we had DSs here and there, but our fucking parents had to pull
We
out
had
loans and shit for them bitches.
no, it was Nana, 100%. She
Well,
because
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
I know that she bought my DS because I remember when I went into the closet and I had found the Christmas gifts, she gave it to me.
Yeah, that
I
sounds about
remember
right.
I because like you were a little bit younger, so like the things that like were happening, you were kind of like there,
Yeah.
but not really cognitive. But I remember finding it and her being like, "Those are for Christmas, honey," and I was like, "But it's the game. I want to play the game." So like she for sure spent.
Me not knowing and you knowing is a lot of our childhood as well.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
took me a minute.
yeah.
I was a bit slow.
You you always caught up, and I always let you take your time.
Gang.
I never overexerted you. I do remember like actively always making sure that you could like have decent handwriting. I was like really
I'm
obsessed with you
convinced the
having
reason why I
handwriting.
have dog shit handwriting is because one, I probably didn't practice as much as I should because I was a crackhead, but also, wasn't I left-handed at first?
Honestly, I don't know. I remember making you write your name like a bunch because I wanted to make sure you could like legibly write your name.
I think that's why I think that though, because I think when I like hit kindergarten, I was like left-handed, and like for some reason, everyone in our family was like, "No, use your right hand," and I was like,
We
"Hey,
were just like, that's too gay. Don't
hey,"
do that.
I guess, bro, fucking a.
I don't know. I don't remember you being left-handed. I remember you being like super lactose intolerant. That's about it.
Still valid. But I think that's
Yeah.
why I'm like ambidextrous is because I was like kind of meant to be left-handed, but I just used to use my right hand over time, and now I can just
Yeah,
like
you
use
just
both. They
yeah.
both are dog shit, but I can use both equally the same.
Yeah, well, also like your handwriting kind of it sticks with you the more you use handwriting and like you were kind of in the ass end of a generation where everything turned into being on your phone, so you didn't have to really write a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah.
high school turned into computer work and not really like I was
Honestly,
writing essays.
yeah. Well, honestly, since I've been out of school, it's gotten better somehow.
You're probably writing more in the real world.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's probably what it is.
But like when I have
Like
to do
I write a
paperwork
lot.
at work and shit, like I've noticed
Mhm.
that my handwriting has gotten just like better somehow. Which people are like, if you don't use it, you lose it. But in reality, I didn't use it for the longest, and I've gained nothing but better. So that's fucking odd.
Yeah. I don't know. In the real world, you actually write a lot more than I expected you to. Like for
Yeah,
me at least, I still write at work and I still got to do all kinds
yeah,
of
you're
other
gonna be
shit. So
fucking. Maybe you won't be one of those doctors with the worst handwriting of all time, and it's fucking just
I actually just had this conversation the other day. Most of the prescriptions that doctors write, everything's like called e-scribed. Basically, it's like electronically sent to pharmacies and it's like, secured. So
Mm,
I barely get paper prescriptions anymore at the pharmacy. Like it's
that's
very few
fair.
far in between. Yeah.
I feel like back then the reason why they did always look so dog shit is because doctors had to do it so much for so many years of their life that they slowly just stopped caring.
Yeah, well that and like when you're trying to be fast,
Yeah,
trying to get your
exactly.
patients in and out, you're just like the fucking pharmacist will know what
I,
I
I
scribbled on
I still can't believe that you've been in school for like as long as I've been alive.
there.
Which
Yeah,
is
I mean, if we're counting like elementary until right now, then yeah, we're talking most of my entire life. Because
yeah,
I mean, I started kindergarten at 5, and I am turning 26,
you're a
so
person than me, dog. I'm just
about
robbing
20
people and
years.
hoping to win the lottery.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a long road, but like if you think about it, like I don't really know what else I would do with my time. Like
Yeah.
just work at, like a dead end job. Like I know what I want to do. There's no reason for
You've
me not
also
to go achieve
always
it.
wanted to be in the medical field for as long as I can remember. Like it kind of like
Yeah,
fluctuated here and there between like different shit, but it's always been like relatively in the medical field.
medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, always been
And
medicine.
I think that's
I
because we've grown up around fucking mentally and or physically ill people, so you're just like I need to do this.
Yeah, no, 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 for real. I remember like the first, I was super young because Nana's mom was still alive, Nana.
Mm,
And I remember her being like sick, and I remember thinking like, "Oh, I could fix this. Like I can handle this." And then like gradually every time someone got like the flu in the family, I would always be like, "Oh, my toys will fix you." Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I always kind of did that, and then like as I got older, it turned into like wanting to be a vet because I really like animals, but like all kids fucking like animals.
yeah.
And then it obviously graduated into me wanting to
And then you
be an
realized vets don't make
anesthesiologist.
shit for money.
No, I realized that I could not even come close to performing surgery on a dog. I would have a mental breakdown. I'd be like, I'm so sorry, I love
Accidentally kills a dog, kills self. Accidentally kills a person. Ah, just another week.
you. Yeah. I have too much emotional attachment because animals, they can't like necessarily defend themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially like pets,
Yeah,
they don't know what's going on. They don't understand English. Like, if I have to tell someone that they've got cancer, they understand what I'm saying. I can't say that to a dog, and they'd be like, yeah, I'll handle it. Roof, roof, you know what I mean? Like,
fucking
so I'm
it.
sadder. I'm sadder about the situation.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, but
I feel like I'd be good in the medical field if I didn't have fucking like early onset Parkinson's, because I wouldn't give a shit at all.
I think that there's still a lot of stuff in the medical field that you could do, even with the shaky hands. Like, I'm not going into surgery. I got
Actually,
shaky hands
nah,
too.
I'd probably go to prison. You know that one like famous doctor who like helped people like off themselves by like low key. I forget his
No,
name.
actually,
There's a like a
I'm
doctor. He is a famous doctor, and he would like he got like obviously like lost his fucking doctor shit.
licensed.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure
Doctor
he went to
shit.
yeah, and then he went to prison and shit because he was like people were like asking him and he was just like, "Yeah, I got you." And just kind of like gave them some shit.
Well, there's like a term for it. I don't know. I'm probably botching it, but it's basically like self-induced suicide or something along those lines. Like
Assisted suicide.
you assisted. That's what it is. So like you can go to some places. I don't know who. I'd have to Google it, but like you can go to some places and it's legal to actually have that done. And I don't know if it's in the states or out of the states, but I thought one state allowed it.
That's wild.
I mean, like if you know and you like say for instance you have like terminal cancer, you're gonna
Yeah,
die
yeah,
and
yeah.
like a year anyway, and you've lived the next 4 months and it's so painful that you just want it to be over with. You know what I mean? Like that's what you do. And like when I put Cookie down, I was talking to the vet who did it, and he had said when he had to like when his father like went into hospice and stuff and his father was dying, he said the same thing that he does to dogs to put them down is just a faster way that we put down humans because all they do when you're at like end of life like palliative care is give them opioids. They give them drugs for the pain, and
Damn.
that's literally what they like. They give Cookie, they gave her like an unnecessary amount of anesthesia, and all it does is stop their heart. So they get real numb and real calm and real like sleepy and seduced, and then their heart stops, and that's literally it. But we do that to humans over the span of time. So we degrade, let their body degrade over months and months and months, and just kind of keep them comfortable. So assisted suicide's just a faster way. Like it doesn't bother
Dude,
me.
the second like half of my head is gray, I'm offing myself.
Gray hair has no determination on your overall health. It just means, your hair follicles are dying. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, that's fucking happening soon.
Yeah, I have like a massive gray hair in the middle here. Thank God you can't see
Dude,
it.
I have one in my eyebrow and it was literally like sticking out super long and gray and I fucking like I didn't pluck it, but I just like cut it because I literally was grabbing it and yanking it and my eyebrow was moving forward and it wouldn't come out. That bitch was
Yeah,
in there, but it was like white.
I haven't gotten any of my eyebrows, thankfully, but I dye my hair, so typically you can't see them unless my hair's growing out.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a gray hair on my head, but I've had a gray hair on my eyebrows and my like mustache and beard and shit.
I feel like I've totally seen a gray hair in your head, but like, do you also kind of get like blonde highlights if you're out in the sun? So maybe that's what I was seeing.
Yeah, probably. Especially when I worked at fucking Walmart. I was
Bro, have you like
sun.
looked at a picture of you from then?
Yeah,
Like your hair was blonde.
yeah.
It was
Every
weird. I didn't
uh,
even notice.
everything was. I was sun bleached.
Yeah, you were.
I was like tan, but my hair was
But like,
trash.
yeah, your hair also probably was like dead
Yeah,
because it was
yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't even know how to take care of your hair, honestly. I know that you don't either, but like,
Oh,
you got
I've
some
learned
weird mixed race
sometime.
hair, man.
Yeah,
It's
I've learned kind of over time. I just have to like douse it in like conditioner and leave-in conditioner and things that keep it moisturized because I could literally soak my head in water for 14 hours and then stick my head out of the water and it's dry.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I've been swimming with you. It's kind of insane. It's like a fucking dog.
Yeah, but now that I've been moisturizing it a lot and shit, now it is somewhat healthy except the dead ends and then it holds moisture better now, that's for sure.
It's just weird because like when you were like a kid, if you like those baby pictures of you, your hair was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was like long
Like
and curly like yours. And it was
perfectly.
like
Yeah, it was like curly, like
yeah,
beautiful curls. And like what even happened?
I'm
Like
like
you're
the
like
reverse
you
Michael Jackson. The older I get, the more black I become. I don't know, dude.
That's kind of true though, because you started getting way more spots on your back and then like
Mm-hmm.
your neck ones
Yep.
developed and all that stuff.
Literally over to my entire life, and just like the fucking spot on my head, my neck, my fucking back, they've all just gotten bigger.
It's weird. I don't
I
know
used to be
why.
so self-conscious about the one on my back because it was so big, but now I literally forget. Like, I swear to God, I'll like walk past the mirror in my bathroom as I'm about to walk in the shower. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot that's there. Like I
Why were you self-conscious about it? It was just like a birthmark.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a fucking depressed fat little shit. Who knows? I was just like, there's so many things wrong with me. This might as well add to the list. But now I
There's
don't
nothing
give a
wrong with you.
shit. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Walmart.
Speaking of swimming, I remember when we lived at those apartments and I was having like my birthday and we were all swimming in the fucking pool and you jumped in and your fucking nose exploded.
Dude, that's the pool. I was literally talking about that the other day. I was trying to remember where I was swimming at because I know it wasn't Chuck and Sarah's.
Nah,
I
this was
jumped in and I
apartments.
didn't hold my nose. If
Yep.
I don't hold my nose, it just fucking everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, got a chronic condition of the nose, I think.
Yeah, you got the bitch ass nose.
Yeah, whatever. I actually did some research on like how to just like make it to where your nose will never bleed again because I'm so sick of like spending 4 hours in the bathroom just like holding it.
Yeah.
And what they can do is like cauterize the like blood
Oh,
vessels.
what?
Yeah, but it's not permanent.
Oh,
You
what the?
go get that surgery done, and then like in a next year and a half, you got to do it again,
Yeah,
or you
your
just
luck
keep
could probably
bleeding.
just fuck it up more.
Yeah, my luck, they would cauterize it and I'd be feeling like I'm fine and then just have like the absolute worst nosebleed.
Yeah.
Just
After a
last like
year and a half,
18
you just
days.
bleed out from your nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They were
fuck
like,
that.
we've been waiting for this.
I think I don't have fucking bloody noses nowhere near as bad as you, but I feel like I have them. They're not bad, but I feel like I have them more often, and I think it's just because I have hella high blood pressure.
It probably is due to like vaping and your nose not being like moist enough because with like vaping, even though there's like it's like water vapor, it actually dehydrates you.
Mm,
So like it can like, make your tongue dry, but it makes all your sinus cavities also do the same thing because you're
yeah,
getting like a lot of nicotine in there. So if you don't like clean your nose enough or keep it like moisturized or like a saline spray, yeah, then that would make sense
that
because you're
makes
also
more
working like
sense
a
then, because there's been
factory.
a couple times where I've woken up and there was just like blood on my pillow and my nose, and I was like, "What the fuck? Am I dying?" And then, but now
Yeah.
that makes sense because I'd be ripping the fuck out of my vapes right before I fall asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just probably like your nose is dry, and then like you'll probably rub your nose while you're sleeping, and you just like bleed.
Mm.
If I got a bloody nose while I was sleeping, I wouldn't wake up. I'd be dead. I'd be dead. I would literally the whole entire bed would be blood, and I would just be like a dead
Yeah,
person.
for real. Yeah, that's tough.
I'd probably wake up to like choking on it though. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
disgusting, but whatever. It's fine. Things are fine.
Yeah. That shit happened not too long ago when I was at work, and I was like, "Oh, this is it." I was literally working, didn't touch my nose, not a fucking thing. I was just working, and all of a sudden, and I was like, "Is that blood?" And then just, and I was like, "Oh, sick!" Got blood all over
Yeah,
one
it
of the
is.
fucking units, and I was like, "Well,
Yeah, sometimes it's super random for me too. Like nothing has to happen. I'll just be like, "Oh, my nose is running," and then it's not running, it's blood.
I don't,
So,
I,
cool.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm aging faster than other human beings."
That's probably because of like the level of like overworking yourself you are, and like the more stressed you are, the faster you age.
Yeah, tell me about it. I used to have a
And
decent
if you don't
hairline in
sleep,
high school, and then I fucking graduated and started doing hard labor. And my
yeah.
fucking, I need to get fucking, what's it called? Uh, Hair implants or some shit. Get my
I was
hairline
say that's
back.
yeah, I was say don't do any like hair growth stuff because that
Mm,
shit doesn't work. You have to keep using it. Otherwise, when you stop using it, all the hair you grew falls out.
that's whack. I don't got money for
Yeah,
that shit anyways.
no one does.
Yeah. I fucking listen to podcasts and shit all the time, and they're like ads for like fucking hair shit, and I'm just like,
Didn't like Theo Vaughn get hair implants?
maybe,
I think he did.
maybe. I don't know. I feel like he's the type of motherfucker to just have a natural mullet and not need anything.
Well, no, he probably didn't really need them, but like when you have enough money to get them and you have a
Yeah,
couple
that's fair.
spots.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like I have relatively good teeth, but like I feel like if I had enough money, I'd probably get the whole top piece ripped out and get me some new ones because, you
Yeah,
know.
I mine are all right. I would. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care.
Dude, when's the last time a dentist even saw the inside of your mouth,
I
man?
don't even know. I mean, shit. Fuck the dentist. A doctor in general.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
I'm pretty sure the last time I was got like a checkup or like anything was.
When it was required in middle school for the
Yeah,
shots.
I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because high school,
Yeah.
I don't even think I did. I don't even
No,
think
you
I.
don't have to.
Yeah, and I don't think I went to the hospital for myself for any reason. I broke my
Actually, I think
finger.
the last time you went to like an urgent care was because of the hematoma on your leg.
Yeah, but that was literally
That was it.
30 seconds. They literally were like laid down right here. They took an x-ray at like three different ankles, and they were like, "All right, get the fuck out." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
But yeah,
They just want to
not
make sure it wasn't broken.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, they have those like they have these little fucking health things at my job at Aquacal, and I did those, and they said that I was fucking like I was pretty good. Just my fucking blood pressure is like worse than anyone in the entire fucking company, and I was also the
Yeah.
youngest.
Yeah. Well, your blood pressure, I don't know. It might run in the family like genetics and stuff, but like
Yeah,
you don't really do anything to like assist it. Like
yeah.
vaping raises your blood pressure,
I
so
do everything that makes it worse. Also genetics. Also stress. Also,
stress, caffeine,
yeah,
nicotine, all those.
yeah,
Whatever. At least you participate in those health events though to kind of like give yourself an
yeah.
idea.
Also, I was obviously, when we were like young, I was very small, like a little fucking
Mhm.
string bean, and then I don't even
Yeah, it used to piss me
know at
off.
what age that I just blew the fuck up. Looked like the fucking little blueberry bitch from the Willy Wonka factory. And then
Yeah, it used to make me mad because you had to drink like Pedialyte because you weren't gaining weight and you were like small and I was like, I'm fat. I'm super fucking fat. Like I was like obese all the time compared to you. And then you like got fat and I felt like, yeah, we're even now. Like I felt so good about it. Like I was like, this is good. And then like we kind of stayed around that and then like you got really tall and then like a little bit chubby and then like you fucking went right back to being skinny and I was just like, well, here I am. Here I am.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
gonna
me.
say my
Doesn't matter.
weight has fluctuated a lot from high school and now. Like obviously high school I was a fat fuck. And then like halfway through high school I lost a lot of weight.
I think it's all the manual labor you do though and like
Yeah,
lack of eating.
gang.
You know?
I swear to God, like I I've told or I was talking to someone about this, but I think it was like someone at work because we were like they were talking about like, oh, I love food. Da, da, da. I wish I didn't gain weight from food. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, food is cool and all, but if I could just like take a pill for all the nutrients I need to get full, like that'd be great. Because the
Yeah.
reason why I eat so fast is because I hate eating. It's too time consuming. I don't know if it's because I have like ADD or like I'm just fucking insane or something or like childhood trauma, but like I eat my food fast as fuck because I just like I don't want to sit there.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the older I get, the more that I'm like enjoying food and like
Mm,
especially making it for myself. I'm like, all right, this flavors this,
maybe
and then
that's
I
my
sit down and I
problem.
eat
I
it,
don't.
and I'm like, yeah,
That's my problem. I'm not enjoying the little things in life. Need to fucking
yeah. Maybe that'll get rid of your gray hair in your eyebrow.
yeah, eat slower.
Yeah. Although, like, sometimes I eat food and I'm like, cause well, work does that though. Like, I only get a 30-minute break, so by the time I
Yeah,
take a
that's
piss,
fair.
it's 10 minutes has gone by, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I have 20 minutes to
If you
scarf down
think
some
about it, we're
food.
kind of conditioned because
Hmm.
like even at school lunches, that's only like, well, was it an hour or 30 minutes?
I didn't go to high school. I don't even know. Everything was a lunch break, bitch.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But I
Like
was,
I skipped so damn much. I don't even know what time
yeah.
was. Well, I don't even know how long classes were.
It's so funny because I went to school a lot, but my attendance was dog shit, and it was because I was not in the right classes. I would literally just go to my friends' classes and just
Yeah,
hang out.
yeah. Renee used to like walk in with like a note from like a teacher's pad and be like, "This teacher needs Zia," and then like I would just get pulled out of class and then I would just go like
Yep.
hang out in like Colossus or like we would just leave
That
campus.
art teacher that I would sell weed to, she would write me or fucking I almost said she would write me fucking like hall passes all the time because she knew that I didn't want to be in the classes or I just didn't need it or I just asked. I remember one time she fucking got a note for me. I pulled up because I didn't ask her that day, and she was like, "Hey, I need your help." And then like we drove to her house, and she had me move furniture in her house, and I was like, "Okay,
Hey, she fucking used her resources, man.
yeah, for real." That was
I
the
don't know.
first.
I like the high school we went to.
Yeah. It was all right. I mean, it was easy.
Well, yeah,
That's
but I
why it
got
was
like
fun.
The experience was cool. Like I like the people I
Shit,
met,
my
I had a
freshman
great
year,
time.
we were fucking there together for like a couple months.
I was gonna say your freshman year, I was like, I would stay, but they want me to do so many classes. I'm gonna go ahead and just graduate early.
Yeah,
My
see, I think
bad.
they learned from you, which helped me
Hmm.
out because my senior year, I had 2 classes, and that was it.
No, they for sure were like, you still have to take all eight, even though they're all electives and only two of them you need.
Yeah,
Because like I
no.
was ahead of the game, and I was like, no. So I left and tested
Yeah.
out and was,
They literally like they tried to get on me and like brought me and my mom to school and was like, "Oh, his attendance is terrible," and da 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 da. But I was on track for graduating. Like
yeah,
they
GPA
were
is good.
stupid as fuck because they brought my mom in without even like doing the research first, and they were like trying to get on me about like, "Oh, he has bad grades right now and his attendance is terrible." But then they looked at it when they were like me and my mom were there and we were all talking about it, and then they were like, "Oh, wait, even if he doesn't do anything for the rest of the entire school year, he's still on track to graduate." And I was like,
Hmm.
so why the fuck are we here?
Yeah. Yeah. The same situation happened with my mom, except my mom started like laughing at them and she was like,
Yeah.
what do you want me to do? She's like,
Bro,
I graduated with a 3.9 GPA. I almost had a 4.0, and they were trying to tell my mom that I was a problem child. I was like, sweetheart, I get straight A's.
I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to be here to do this. I don't
It
understand.
pisses me off because there's so many things that I've missed and like was grounded for, and then at the end of the day, I was fine.
Hmm.
I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not in
yeah,
prison yet. Somehow,
yeah,
I
yeah.
graduated on time. Uh, you know, I've
You're
been
doing the
doing
damn
things.
thing.
Yeah, shit's kind of
Hopefully
wild.
this podcast takes off and you become
Oh
a
god,
millionaire
I'm
and
still
I
surprised that
get
I've made it this far in my life. I swear to God, I used to have dreams about me dying when I was like 17, and then I hit like 18, 19, 20, and I was like, wow, I'm still doing it.
yeah, but dying from what, like some fucking freak accident or something?
Yeah, like getting hit by a fucking vehicle or some weird shit, overdosing, drinking myself to death.
Overdose. I was like, overdosing on what? We don't do shit.
Yeah, on God,
We
literally the
look like we
worst.
do shit. We don't
Yeah,
do shit.
I look like I do shit. You look fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Back in the day, I did not look. But
the,
back in the day, people
the
were like, "You sure you
back
don't
in the
smoke
day,
crack?"
you just looked like a bull dyke.
I
You'd wear
did. I
fucking
really
gym
did. That's
shorts,
so
big ass
gay.
shirts, and a fucking snapback.
Yeah, I really did. And you know what? My fucking friends enabled that shit because they were right along there
It
with
was
me.
just the
Okay.
times. It was just the times.
Yeah, I was super ghetto for sure,
Yeah,
but I had to be. I had to
yeah,
be.
yeah. Weren't we all?
You know. Honestly, if there's any fucking 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, any of those motherfuckers listening, I'm telling you this. I can give you one good piece of advice: do everything before it stays on your fucking record like permanently. So
Oh
everything before
yes,
the age of 18.
such good
Obviously with the
advice.
exception of like with the exception of killing people or like, second degree murder, any of that stuff. But like you want to punch someone in the mouth, dude, do it. Don't even hold back. Punch them in the mouth if they deserve it. You know what I mean? Or like fucking steal something. I don't know. Have a good time. Have a good
That's
time. And then when you turn 18, you'll get it all out of your system and you won't have anything on your permanent record. And it makes you like
how I
me
feel
or
about
you.
drinking. Did so much of it at a
Exactly,
young age
yeah.
that I hit 21, and I was like, ugh, this.
Mm. Bro, I can't. I'm turning 26. If I have three drinks, I'm so dehydrated. I'm like, I gotta go
Dude,
to
yeah.
bed. I need a
I
liquid
have
IV or
I didn't
something.
even like stop drinking that long ago. I mean, like I'd kind of stopped drinking and for like a little minute and then drank for a little bit again and then stopped. I've kind of been back and forth over a couple of years, but I
The thing is the level of drinking that we do isn't casual.
yeah, that's fair.
It's not like wait, when we say that like, oh, I've stopped drinking, we don't mean like, oh, like you could have a drink and not count that as drinking, like just one
Yeah,
or two.
yeah. Well, that's
I'm
also
talking
because I'm
like,
fucking gigantic.
well, yeah, that, but like just like the tolerance stuff. Like if you have one drink, it's fine. And
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? But we mean like drinking like a whole bottle,
Yeah,
a whole
yeah, yeah,
handle,
yeah.
like shots and shots and shots and like throwing up and all that fun stuff. So yeah, we got to stop doing that.
Yeah. if I just like I need to stick to the little shit. Anytime a bottle or a handle's involved, it's just like
The whole other world.
tunnel vision. All night I'm staring at that fucking thing and I'm like, should I?
Yeah, exactly. Well, because the trick is about drinking is you got to get real drunk real fast
Oh
and then
no
just
shit.
like you got to maintain that though, and that's the problem. Because once
Yeah,
you
I
get to the
don't
point where you take
maintain.
so many shots, you don't even taste the next ones.
Correct.
That's when it gets good.
And then I don't even taste fucking life. I just fucking it's kind of wild of how many times I've like thinking about it and looking back that I've blacked out, and I've been told that I've done some retarded ass shit. I don't have any recollection of it.
I think for sure
I've
you
seen
blacked out more
videos
than
of it.
me.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
I've only
There
actually
was like a
blacked out
year of my
one time.
life where like my goal was to black out.
Yeah,
So,
you're out here fucking eating jewel pods.
on God.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I only blacked out once in my entire life because I don't count the like little bits and pieces that I forget. Those are like
Yeah.
browning out. You don't fully black out. Like I remember most of the night, but some bits are a little iffy. But like a full-on blackout, I've only done that one time, and that I'm not gonna lie to you, I woke up the next day not even really knowing who I was.
Oh, bro, that's how it is.
I was like,
You wake up and
me?
the second you don't realize, like you don't remember even trying to fall asleep, or you don't remember like how you got where you were, you wake up like that fucking SpongeBob meme, just like, what the
Yes,
fuck
a hundred
happened?
percent, 100%. I remember like I started the night of my blackout, like I started at someone else's house. But when I woke up, I was at a different house. And then I had seen pictures on my camera because that like back in the day, you didn't have a fucking phone. You didn't have your phone on you all the
Yeah.
time. It wasn't like this. You had like the actual cameras
Yeah.
that you would take photos with. So like I was looking through that camera and like the footage, I was like,
What the
what?
fuck?
Literally, I was looking through it and I'm like, I was there. I like, dude. And that was the night that I completely boycotted what the fuck's it called? Everclear.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that destroyed me. Rest in peace to Everclear because
Yeah, that
no.
shit's like drinking gasoline.
Yeah, you can't drink gasoline like that, you know what I mean? Because like with Everclear and it being such a higher proof, you can't it's not like Captain shots. So if
Yeah.
you do five or six Captain shots, yeah, you'll get pretty fucked up in a little bit. But like you do five or six of Everclear, you don't even know who you are. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Should.
whack.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest with you, I commend us, like I'm proud of us because we don't have an addictive personality at all whatsoever.
Yeah, that's
Anything
very
that we've
true.
ever done, pick it up, put it down whenever we want to,
Yeah.
you know?
Uh,
So,
although nicotine.
well, yeah, but even then, like when you run out, yeah, you want it, but
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
true.
not you're not doing the crackhead thing where you're like, hey man, let me hit your vape,
That's
talking to some
very
dude you don't
true.
even know, like about to
Yeah.
catch some mouth
I
aids or
guess
some
that's kind
shit.
of
You're just
fair.
like,
I pop a
yeah, you
toothpick in.
don't.
I think I just have an oral fixation. So like
Mhm.
it's worse when I don't have like anything to vape. But also because like I've been vaping super low nicotine and shit, so like that
It's
I can also
nothing.
kind of tell the difference because I feel like without a lot of nicotine, uh, I get very agitated a lot more quick.
Well, yeah, because it's what it's supposed to do. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a calm me the fuck down.
Mm. I need to get like fucking nicotine gum or something so my lungs can be okay, but I can still consume nicotine.
I mean, you could just probably do regular gum for the oral fixation and then
Yeah,
just
that's
completely
fair.
rid yourself of the nicotine. Like, I pick this up, put this down whenever the fuck I want to.
Mm.
Literally whenever. And this is like disgusting amounts of nicotine. It's not even the low stuff. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I hit it first thing in the morning. I can't even see out of my eyes.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, what even is inside? Like, anybody pop one of these things open?
I
Like, what are
have.
we actually hitting? Have you really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of wild. If you pop it open, it's the battery inside of it is literally like just like some wires and like a little fucking it's whack. But the way that it holds juice, it's not a coil. it literally looks like a sponge. It's like a
Oh,
little
okay.
sponge, and it's just soaked in juice, I assume, and it just burns the big ass uh
Sponge.
sponge like thing. And it's literally like about like that big. Like it's
Okay,
like
so my thing is I've had this specific one for
yeah,
probably like a month, over a month. So like how am I still getting nicotine out of it? Like is it really like am I just not hitting it that hard or does it not like you know what I mean? It doesn't burn that hard, so maybe I'm like it lasts a long
probably
time or
both.
maybe I don't hit enough. Like
I'm
I
sure
feel like I
that
keep keeping on this thing and it's never gonna die.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
yeah. When I opened mine, my shit was like dead because but it didn't even look it wasn't that burnt, but like just I feel like the consistency and like the material that they use for like that like spongy shit, it really is just like so I feel like they just douse that bitch and it just holds so much vape juice for so long.
Well, that's my concern is like after the juice is gone, what am I smoking?
Sponge.
just smoking SpongeBob in this bucket. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I'm producing a cloud, I'm
Bro,
getting
it's
some sort of
probably
a
better
hit.
than hitting a fucking empty jewel pod because when I used to hit them things when they were like empty and I was trying to get the littlest of anything, it literally tasted like I was eating aluminum.
Yeah, no, that's fucking gross. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm sure these are no better for sure, but they just still
Yeah.
kind of like taste good, you know. I don't know, man. I tried to go back to like the mod that I gave you that you got, and I couldn't do it. It was I just didn't care for it. I don't want the big clouds shit anymore. I just want like a quick, you know.
I feel that, but I just take what I can get at this point because you boys broke.
Here's yeah, respect,
Yeah. I don't even care
whatever.
anymore. Like I mean
But
that's
the,
now that I think about it, like you said, when I run out, I kind of just it is what it is.
that's what I'm saying though. Like no one in our family genuinely has an addictive personality. If
Well,
you think about all the why do you say that? Why do you say that? Why do you say
I feel like there's
that?
definitely people in our family that have, but
Okay, but what do you mean though? Because realistically, if you think about all the stuff that they have done and what they currently do, like if you could just pick up and drop, you know,
I guess that is
crack,
fair. Fuck.
then you're probably all right. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a fair
I don't
point.
know. I think that if you want to do it, you'll be fine. And like not everybody has that though. Like because of us, like we don't really have an addictive personality. We can use like our mind to be able to be like, yeah, I just don't want this.
Yeah.
Whereas like some people are really at a disadvantage because like they genuinely are addicted to shit. And it's like I can't relate to it. I really can't relate to it.
Mm. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that is fair. Bro, so wild to think about us younger and like our childhood and shit.
Yeah,
Especially not on
I
Pappy's
know.
old house by Westgate. Dude, the
Remember
amount
we
of
used to walk home together?
yes, sir. That shit was
They were
lit.
they were like, there's two of you, you'll be fine. It doesn't matter if you're
Bro,
five and
literally.
six or whatever the
Literally.
fuck. 5 and 8. God damn.
I remember walking from Westgate to that house, and we would walk through the fucking next door neighbor's backyard and steal like those like little fucking and orange tangerines or whatever you want to fucking whatever they were.
Mm-hmm. And that one lady every year for Halloween would pass out full size fucking
Oh
Snicker
hell
bars.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love her. Don't even know
I
who it
know
was,
exactly
but
what
love
house you're
her.
talking about. It was
It
that
was
one
like
on the corner right
down and
before the
around.
curve.
Yep.
Yeah. That bitch
Yeah.
was goaded. That and that old lady with the fucking those two old ladies with those little chihuahuas, Snickers and Oreo.
That was Cookie's best friend,
Yeah.
Oreo. She loved him. He was such a sweet dog. Like I don't like Chihuahuas, but Oreo was like not a standard Chihuahua. Like he didn't do any of the Chihuahua things. He was like
Mm.
literally chill as fuck.
Yeah, it was probably
So,
the chillest fucking chihuahua I've ever seen in my life. You think that
do you
bitch is
remember
dead?
you told me she was.
Oh, really? Did
The,
I?
the owner of Oreo passed away. You said that she did.
Oh, that's crazy. What a look at me.
I
I know
thought it was
things.
you. Oh.
Fuck if I
Do you
remember.
remember? Do you remember the next door neighbor to the old house, Nana Pappy's house? Literally, like this is the house
If
that was
you're
like
standing
right
in
next
front of
door.
it, looking at the house, the one on the left.
If you're looking in front of it, is yes on the left. Yes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like attached.
Like some
How like
serial killer child molester motherfucker. At least that's the vibes he gave
no,
off.
no, the lady. It was the lady
Oh,
that
the
lived there,
lady
and
to the
she let
right
us
of us
go in the
then.
house.
The duplex?
Not the one that was connected, not the one that we broke into the window. The other side that wasn't connected to the duplex. So it was like the brick house, and I had that orange tabby cat. Remember, we went inside her fucking house and she caught her like oven on fire.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and we were sitting in her living room and she was like making us food and she was like, "Oh, it's on fire." And I looked at you and I was like, "We need to leave."
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
Also, why were we in her house? Also, why was she making us food? Also, where the fuck were our parents?
Who knows?
Like, what?
Yeah, no, yeah.
What food was she even making?
I don't know. Probably not anything fucking good considering she caught it on fire.
Oh my God, do you remember the outside out back had the fucking electric fence for the other people's house for their
Oh,
animals? And
yeah.
we would fucking stick leaves through it and zap ourselves vicariously through the fucking leaf, man. We would just be like, "Oh,
Dude.
I can feel it. I can feel it."
Holy shit. I do remember that. That's actually wild.
Yeah.
Damn. I remember fucking I remember when I got my Heelys before you did and you were pissed. I remember
Yeah, because they were
us
the shit.
fucking like riding our bikes and I was on my scooter and we were fucking just like flying up and down the street.
Do you remember the bike that I had that had like the banana seat and it was purple and
Yes,
like I would
sir.
have
The
you
seat
sit on
was
the back of
fuzzy.
it?
Wasn't the seat
Yeah.
fuzzy? Yeah.
Yeah. It was like velvet.
Yeah.
It was like decked out. It was like a Bratz fucking like it had like
Yeah, that's
tall
what it Yeah,
handlebars.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch was driving a Harley.
Dude, for real though, for real.
I
That
remember
bitch was sick
or
looking.
the lady in the duplex. I remember we would break into that bitch's house and like steal little Debbie cakes.
And we was hungry.
Yeah.
And their house was set up exactly like the one that we were living in, so we
Yeah,
knew everything about it.
correct. Which
Just fucking
is
7 years old. Oh, do you remember her son rode BMX bikes and we would like take apart his fucking bike under the
yes.
carport for no reason? We would just like unscrew shit and then like leave.
Yep.
What would even, I don't know why.
We were setting that homie up. He probably ate shit one day because we didn't put something back.
We used to just like unscrew his pegs too for no reason. Dude, do you remember I like when it was like silkworm time, kind of like how it is, where like the
Bro,
little worms come out?
fuck off. I know what you're talking about. We had a good time with those when we were younger, but I have a traumatic experience when I was like in middle school, I think, with one. I was riding my bike home from Tyrone Middle, and there it was like that time of the year, and I was riding by, and there was one on my face. And like as I was riding my bike and it was hanging from the tree, uh
Did you eat it?
no, I snorted it and I started choking and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I spit it out. I snorted the worm and I spit it out. And I literally got off my bike and I was just like like
Convulsing.
bro, I was freaking the fuck out.
Bro, I don't remember you first of all you ever telling me about that.
It
Second
was
of
the
all, that's
worst.
fucking
Yeah,
disgusting.
bro. I felt so like just it's
I'm
still
glad that you like seen it come out of your mouth though, because imagine if you
Oh
like just
dog,
snorted
if
it
I
and then
didn't
nothing ever
yeah,
happened.
yeah, yeah, I'd off myself. I'd just walk into traffic. Like there's no way in hell. Fuck that.
Over, over a fucking silkworm that you could have digested and it would have been
Nah,
fine,
bro.
man.
You would have seen that thing crawling in my fucking brain.
Ugh, my God. Yeah, no, I
Oh, I
before
just
we were
got cold
traumatized by
chills
them,
thinking about it.
before we were traumatized by them, I remember using like my toys, like my littlest pet shop stuff, and
hmm
like catching like the worms and making them like play around
I
in the little
remember it
houses and stuff.
so specifically this one day that we were fucking around with them. We had a like a light green one and a white one
Yeah.
with like a red dot on it.
Oh my God, the red one was an asshole, wasn't he?
Yes.
He was mean. He
Yep.
just wouldn't hang out. He would be like, fucking, I'm gonna leave, dude. And he would just weasel on by. And I'd be like, no, you want to be in the little house. And he would be like, no, fuck you. And he would wiggle out.
It's so weird because I remember some of the randomest shit from our childhood, and then sometime like there's like that one day, and then years in between from that day and like another random memory that I just don't remember. Like it's just fucking like
You know what it is? I've actually already done this in my head because I do the same thing where like I remember like this the us really young and then like us like me in high school, you middle school, and then like that.
mm-hmm.
But the gap in between, do you know how like when people tell time and they say like BC, like 2000 BC or
Yeah,
1000
yeah,
BC,
yeah.
and it means like before Christ or
Uh-huh.
whatever, and like the time that we're talking about is like after Christ.
Uh-huh.
Our timeline, our life timeline,
Mm-hmm.
the thing we remember was when Nana was alive. The gap in what we forget is when she dies, and then when we start to fucking come back to is after. Dude, that's 100% it because we are missing the same years. Like you're
That's
a
a
different
very
age,
fair
I'm a
point.
different age, but like that's
Yeah, yeah,
we have
yeah.
like a we have BN and AN before Nana, after Nana, and then like it's just like that shitty little time in between where like everything was fucked.
Wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Because we're missing the same years 100%. Because we're remembering the same thing.
I remember when you had ferrets and they would shit on the couch or
Bitch, we
behind.
lost those. We lost the ferrets. Do you remember we lost them for like 3 days?
No, one of our fat ass family members sat on them and killed them for sure.
No, 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 no. No, that's the thing. We lost them. We found them in the fucking couch cushion, both of them. There was two. They were curled up together, and it was the same seat that Pappy sat on, and they did not die. And we thought they were dead, but when we opened it, they got up and ran. And then we got rid of them because we kept losing them.
Bro, Nana would just have the any animal. It could have been,
Bird,
bro.
bird, hamster, dogs, ferrets, fucking. I mean, well, literally anything else.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
so
That
wild.
bird was legit though. I miss that bird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Homie
I
would
love
talk
him.
mad shit.
He said some things, boy.
Yeah,
He said
indeed he did.
he
And he would
picked up a
every
lot,
time
bro.
bro, it's so funny because he would know when he was in trouble and he would just fly around the house and scream Pappy's name.
Richard,
Yeah.
Richard. I would be like, bro, get that fucking bird. And it would only be Pappy. Like you couldn't save him. Pappy would have to literally go to him because he wouldn't get on anybody else.
Every
He
fucking
bit me in
time.
my lip. He bit me right in my bottom lip on accident because he was crawling up me and he couldn't reach, so he almost fell. So he like used his mouth and he used my lip as a fucking ledge, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, bro, the fucking that shit is wild. So
All
many.
I know is whatever the little dog we had that bit you in the eye. What was his fucking name?
Oh, when I was like young.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wait, my dog
Oh,
or fucking the dog at Nana and
mm-mm.
Pappy's?
Dog and on and Pappy's that bit you
Oh, I
because of the
think his name
M&Ms.
its name was like Rin or some shit like that.
Ren, yes, his name was Ren.
Yeah, Pappy threw that
He bit.
motherfucker off a bridge.
Well, that's the thing. What really happened to him? Like,
Well,
is that really
Pappy
what
told
happened?
me. He said that he was gonna like take it to a fucking like a an adoption
Yeah,
place, whatever the fuck. And
a fucking pound, dude.
yeah,
It's a
apparently
pound.
he just like put it in the truck and like was driving over a bridge and he just kind of threw it out the window.
That's so fucking sad. I'm so sad. I know that it bit you in the eye, but
Yeah.
like, goddamn, I'm sad.
Well, to be fair, my dad was gonna kill it in the house, and Pappy was like, "No, don't kill it in front of the children and my house. I'll take care of
Yeah.
it." And of course, Pappy, not giving a single fuck, just was like, "Closest bridge is the bridge closer to the than the vet." Yes, okay. Like he was just trying to get rid of it. I'm sure.
How absolutely fucked is it that that was only like what, 20 years ago?
Yeah, less probably.
18.
Yeah.
How fucked is that, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy to think that it was only 18 years
Hmm.
ago, but also the fact that 18 years ago from that to where we are now is also kind of like it feels long going forward, but so short going backwards, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
No, it does. It does. I also wholeheartedly believe like from the day that you're born, and then like every year after, every
It
year
gets
goes by
faster.
faster.
That's because I'm pretty sure like I don't think it's like a for sure thing, but I personally think that like over time that like the earth is like spinning faster and shit just because it's getting older and the fucking sun's going to blow up eventually. And I think that we're
Yeah,
slowly just starting to spin a little bit faster just over time. I'm sure it's like fucking very, very small of a difference, but just over years and
yeah.
years and years of time. And that's why I feel like time feels like it's going by faster the older you get because in reality, the fucking Earth's just fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it already spins relatively slow. That's why, like, that's how we get the 365-day
Yeah,
calculation or whatever. However, even if that is or isn't true, I also think it's because the older you get, the more shit you have to do. And if you took away all the shit, then you just have
that
an
is very
entire
true. When
24
I don't
hours.
have shit to do or like I'm just like bored or something, or the time moves very slow.
Yeah. Because, like, if you think about it, like, now we got to, like, wake up, go to work. We have to feed ourselves. We have to fucking, do all of these things, laundry. I
Mm.
mean, you name it. Like,
GTO.
I have school. Yeah, everything. But, like, if you take all that away, if you think about a day where you can wake up, eat
Yeah.
cereal, and watch cartoons, I mean, your day's gonna go by.
Dude,
And
those were the
we also,
days.
like, they were also waking us up at like 8 a.m. or like we wouldn't even fucking sleep, dude.
Yeah, on
I
God.
remember I remember so many days that I would
So
just
many
be,
nights that we fucking just would not sleep.
bro, do you remember, please, dear God, do you remember the night we were playing cards or some board game, something at the fucking dining room table, and the only light on in the house was in the dining room table at Nana and Pappy's, and Nana was sleeping in the chair, and everyone, the house was silent,
Yes.
and she was dreaming,
Yep.
and she
Yep.
was
Yep. Yep.
screaming,
Yep. 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 Yep.
call 911, dude.
Yep. 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 I remember that exactly.
Bro, did that fuck you up? Because that fucked me
Yeah,
up.
100%. I thought we were all dead. The world was ending. Like I was just waiing for someone to die in front of me.
Dude,
Like,
that was the scariest like night I've ever had in my
yeah.
life. And she was, and then when she woke up, she was like, calm down. Like, no, I'm not calming down. You were screaming, call 911. Like, what the fuck, dude? That was the craziest shit. And then Pappy came out and was like, what's going on? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping you can tell me.
Then
Like,
that
well,
motherfucker would
imagine if we weren't awake.
sleepwalk, having fucking
Oh my
flashbacks from
God,
Nam.
dude. You can't even talk shit about sleepwalking because you slept walk
Oh yeah,
outside of your apartment. You left your apartment. You
gang,
pissed in a closet thinking it was the fucking bathroom because
gang.
you turned the wrong way. You slept walk so much as a child, you would scare the shit out of me. You're
Good thing I
scary.
stopped, huh? It would be real weird if I currently did as my age and how my size.
Yeah, you just find you outside of fucking the Publix down the road, just like banging your head against the wall trying to get in or something. Like,
I need me a pub sub.
they're like, sir, it's 4 a.m.
I'd wake up in
Yeah.
fucking handcuffs for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They would not believe that you were sleepwalking. They would just be like, you young crack. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, that shit changed me. That I think about that more often than not. Like if I stay
yeah,
up too late, I'm like, someone's gonna start screaming, help, call 911. Like almost traumatic.
yeah. It's yeah, shit's whack. Not only just us being young and being fucking like having less responsibilities and shit, but I just feel like you said, like when we Nana was alive and our childhood was cool, and then like after she passed, there's like just a gap of us being fucking like mentally just off,
Out of it.
and then we
Completely out of it.
slowly
Every
just
single one of us.
got like back to reality, and then like obviously our like because when she was alive, I feel like we there was just like so many people in our lives because our family was fucking gigantic. And
Hmm.
then like she passed, and obviously some people fucking like when family had some because we always fight when someone dies, so it just happens. We're all fucking psychotic. And then
There
like
was 4 fights after she died. I can
Yeah.
count on my hands. Four actual fights, and only like the cops got called like on 2 of them.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember. Wow. I remember being in the truck with Pappy and Travis when we were at your house by Biff Burger, and some shit happened. I'm pretty sure you and me like literally got weapons, and then like Chucky was like crying in the background,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and like you handed Travis a baseball bat, and I think I had like some fucking like crowbar or some whack shit, and then like
Oh.
Pappy
Yeah, I don't
fucking
know.
got us. I think you went back inside because obviously you lived there, but then Pappy threw me in the because my dad like left. I don't know. I think he was low key crying and didn't want to cry in front of everyone.
Well, that and like when your father got mad, it was a little bit different
Yeah, that's
because
fair.
because like it's kind of hard to stop him.
Yeah, that's fair. He probably did the
So,
best thing because if he was there for any of the fights, he probably would have fucking killed someone on accident or
well,
purpose.
he was there for everything, but I remember specifically him getting really, really bad and him being the one like holding the ground on like when they had the first group meeting at my house about what are we going to do for Nana because what she
Yeah,
wanted was to be buried,
yeah,
but we didn't have the money to do so. Like there was no funds, like there was no life insurance, there was no nothing. So like everybody was kind of like, what do we do? And obviously your father was like, her wishes are to be buried. Doesn't matter if it's $1,100 or $11,000 or $10,000. We're gonna do it. And everyone was like, we don't have it. We can
mm,
only afford to cremate her and do a service at the house, like because my house is where we did that service.
yeah.
So he was really like strong held in it, and like that kind of started a real big argument because my mom said some very upsetting things, and then
Per
like other
usual.
people said some, yeah, and then like your dad got really involved in that. So I remember him being like very upset with her. So,
Yeah.
but I think they figured the shit out, and then obviously she got cremated, and then whatever. And then the other fight that happened was actually at her memorial after like not intermediate like not immediate family left like we
I
all the
just
immediate people are
remember
still there.
one of the things I remember is Ty was wearing this really nice button up and he ripped it off. And I remember him like literally as a child,
I don't
like
remember
I
that.
realized that they were like super mad and everything was like super sad and like everyone was fighting and it
Hmm.
was fucking crazy. But literally at the time when he ripped it and like the buttons ripped and he fucked up the shirt, I was like, oh no, that was such a good nice shirt. Like,
It's the dude, I'm telling you, I get that because it's the smallest things that I'm always like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro. Because I remember
Yeah.
he had like a friend there or some whack shit, and I remember them talking
There
about like
was a lot of fucking people at my house that day. I don't even
I
remember.
remember
I was
some
like,
dude was like in
who are
some
you?
fucking like cult or like a religion thing, and he was like had some necklace symbol that was like represented it, and then
Oh, you're talking about Ty's friend Damien. He
yeah,
smoked the fruity pipe. The fruity pipe. He's a Wiccan, I think. That's what it
oh
is.
that's what it was. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember that them talking about that, and then I remember Ty fucking up his nice shirt, and I was like, oh no.
I think that was when the fight that started when Ty did that because everyone got involved was
Mm,
because Travis was outside and he was upset and he was cursing and like just like he was cursing in like general conversation
yeah.
like you know how we just like talk and we say like fuck shit whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but he was saying it around Megan and at the time she was very little, and
Mm,
Peyton was kind of like, hey man, can you stop cursing around my daughter? And well, Travis being upset and in his feels and being like, fuck the world is dead to me, kind of was like, go fuck yourself. I'm on my property, or because he was, they were like on
yeah,
my,
yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
in front of my house. And then Chuck was out there with them, and Chuck kind of stood up for Peyton, was like, bro, like, you
I
don't need to
rem-
be like this. And then that's when like, Travis was going to fight Peyton. So they started yelling because Chuck was trying to like hold him back or something. I don't know. Because then I heard some shit. I ran in and told my mom, and then everyone rushed outside. My mom actually got hit in the process because Chuck got like pushed back and it looked like Chuck punched her in the face. So like someone seen it and got mad and almost started hitting Chuck. And then my mom was like, no, 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 he didn't hit me. Like it immediately got so chaotic. But that was probably when you remember Ty ripping his shirt off because that was probably that day. I don't remember him ripping his shirt off. I remember hearing my mom got hit and I was like, whoa, like what's going on? And the weapons that came out was because Butchie was laying down in bed at that time and he heard the yelling and he came out the
Oh,
back
dude, I
gate with
remember
a
that
baseball
actually.
bat
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
was just swinging it around like this and he was like, I want you out of my fucking yard.
Damn.
So yeah, but I wish I remember Ty ripping his shirt off, honestly. I really do.
Yeah, that
That'd have
was a
been
key
good.
point for me. And I think it
That's
was just
good.
because I really liked the shirt.
Yeah, that's good. I should look back at some pictures and see what he was wearing that
No,
day.
yes. I just remember
Yeah,
it being
but
like
no,
a
there was
white
a lot
button
of
up
people
and it
there.
had like a black pocket shirt. And then it
Mm.
was like maybe a little bit of a design. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just,
You know
it's just
what
like,
pisses me off the most? Obviously, my dad dying is very sad and it fucked me up very much so. But the pictures of when we had that little fucking get together thing for him, I look like a fucking dyke.
are you talking about?
I'm gonna pull it up right fucking now because I hate it.
You're talking about the memorial we held?
Yes.
I don't remember what I. Oh, no, you wore the suit.
Yeah, and I look like a fucking dyke.
No, you didn't. You looked good. You were just
Uh,
short and kind of chubby, and you weren't like growing into yourself yet. Like your hair was different, and your face was a baby face still.
nah, I looked like a dyke.
I think you look fine. And also, I don't think anyone really cared about your appearance because that's not why we were there.
Well, no
However, I
shit, I
listened
didn't
to
either
his.
back then, but looking back, I'm like, yikes.
Yeah, looking back on my fucking pictures, I'm
Not
like,
only
ew.
was I crying in front of a big room of people, but I look like a dyke.
I remember. You want to know what I remember most about that day? And
Hmm.
I still regret not doing anything about it. I remember when Denise and her kid were there.
Oh, dog. Yeah, bro. And she was like, oh, I have cancer. I'm going to die. No one gives a fuck. Are we here for you? No.
I should
Also, when's
have.
the last time anyone in the family talked to that bitch?
Yeah, no, no. The last time I did, I got into an argument with her because I was like, there was no reason for you to have my grandmother's wedding dress. I don't care how you got it, but you need to give it back to me. And we got into this like whole tit for tat thing, but she inevitably gave it back. But I should have hit her in the mouth because
Agreed.
I was I think I was actually 18 then, but I told my mom about it before I did anything. And my
Mm.
mom was the only reason that I didn't do anything because she was like, I'll handle it. And in my head, her handling it was to go punch her in the mouth, but like she didn't. She was just kind of like, fuck you or whatever. I think that's actually the last time that my mom probably talked to her or hung out with her, but I don't honestly know. But
This
that
is
fucking,
disgusting.
you have it? You have a picture?
No, it's almost actually worse, really.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
The
What is it?
fact that this was only what's the no wait, no, I'm tweaking.
Today is 2023, dog.
Yeah, okay, I'm capping. This was literally only 3 years ago that this post was made, but it obviously the picture is from an older time. But I'm pretty sure this is what I looked like in ninth grade, I believe. Maybe eighth, but
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. No, because that was at the house on Haynes.
yes.
Yeah. Um, you were in, you weren't in, oh, were you in ninth? No, 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 no.
Had to
Because
have been eighth.
that was, yeah, that was a little bit younger, right? God damn, I have no conception of fucking time, dog.
Mm,
Time is man-made, by the way, everybody. So you don't
agreed.
really have to obey those rules. So fuck
Dude.
it.
See, I don't know what happened to my hairline, bro. It wasn't that bad, I swear to God.
You started wearing hats and working outside and drinking at a young age and whatever the fuck else.
Fair point. I definitely I'm glad I got tall. If I was
Mm.
short, I'd be so fucked.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm 5 foot, so we always knew. You always knew. You had to have known in the back of your head that you were gonna get tall. Your dad was tall.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Also, God, dude, the fact that I think that I'm fat right now is concerning because,
You're
God,
not. You're
dude,
not at all.
I thought I
Dude,
was
you're
all
not at
big,
all.
strong, and cool looking, and I look fucking disgusting in this.
Dude, I was gonna actually reference that photo. I'm not fucking kidding. I was gonna say when we went to the gym at fucking Planet Fitness, we were completely different. That was how long ago was that?
Too long.
You could probably clip in those photos
2018 it
too.
says, but that might
Yeah,
have
so
been
that's
like even longer ago because that was posted on my birthday. So you might just be posting pictures from my birthday.
no, but that seems about right though, because that's what, 5 years? I think that's right. Because I was working at Walmart.
What the
I still
fuck?
am, but
Ain't no way.
what?
I deadlifted 350 in 2018.
Let me see. Where? Let me
It's
see.
not a video, it's just a picture.
Send it to me.
I mean,
When the fuck were you doing that?
uh, oh, this is when we were in Tennessee for the first time. Dude, I want to go to Tennessee again. That shit was so lit. Oh fuck, the Airbnb we got and everything was so lit, bro.
I did find a really good Airbnb. And for the price, because the amount of people we had, we actually,
I want
when
that
I was,
house. I'm about to
the
fucking
house is
buy it
nice.
off of them.
When I was at Renee's tonight, we were talking about that because she was telling Mara that she should have come. She was like, "You should have been there." And I was like, "Yeah, honestly, you should have. We had so much fucking space. We could have had like 8 more people in that house."
Bro,
Bro,
I
when Adora hid in the couch and we couldn't find her, I for
dog.
real thought she got kidnapped.
Yeah, that shit was nuts, bro.
I was scared for a second because
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
swear to God,
we
I
have a
thought there was
missing
like a
person.
glitch in the Matrix and she literally just vanished.
Like just didn't exist. We all hallucinated her for a few years.
Oh, yikes.
You just scrolling through Snapchat memories?
No, Facebook photos, dude, even worse.
Oh, that's worse. Yeah, that's so much worse. You can't even. It's like now I can't see it. Hold on. Oh, that was that filter.
Bro, oh my fucking God. I keep hitting the space bar, bro. Chill out. Yeah, nah, but man, you've literally looked the same. You're just like your style has changed, and like
Uh,
you,
yeah.
you've got like it's just so wild to me.
I've gotten better at taking care of myself in a
Well, I'm
few
talking
other
about like
ways.
fucking looks in the face wise. Like you literally like
Hmm.
have
Yeah,
looked
my
the
face hasn't
same.
really changed.
Yeah, not at
Yeah,
all.
no.
Mine has like every year.
I was gonna say you do look completely different. If you see like a baby photo versus like middle school and then high school and then now they're all very different people. I do look the
Yeah.
same. My physique changed a little bit when I started like working out. Now I just look like a fucking sausage on steroids, but we're getting there. Yeah, you've changed a lot though.
Yeah.
The facial hair really does it because when you shave your face, you kind of go back to a high schoolish.
Yeah.
And with you losing all like a lot of weight, like that's what happened to your face. Like that's why you look like you have such a skinny face because you just lost a
Hmm.
lot of weight.
Ugh, I fucking hate myself. Yikes.
You're an idiot.
I'm doing all right now, I guess, but
Yeah.
I could be ripped and yadded, but we're not there yet.
Well, I would be added, but that's like a money thing at that point. You know what I mean?
My
Like
point.
that's not even, yeah. Ripped takes a little bit more effort for
Yeah.
me at least.
Shit, honestly, at this point, it'd probably be easier for me to get ripped than tatted.
Yeah, 100%. All you have to do is start strength training because like you have no like next to no body fat, so it would immediately fill out and be muscle and you would just be like yoked. Fucking yoked. You should totally go to the gym with G. I don't know why
Yeah,
you
start
guys gotta get
taking
on the same
roids,
schedule.
dick
Yeah.
pills, and whatnot.
Not dick pills, but all right.
I just fuck with him about it. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I would like to, but your boy's busy.
Oh yeah, you gotta quit that second job.
Yeah, bro. I
Oh,
don't know
fuck.
how I survived yesterday. Although
I
I
don't know how
will
you
be
did
honest,
either.
I was out of it low key at times. Like I was fucking just like I felt like I
Yeah,
was high.
yeah. You have to work tomorrow,
Yes, of course. What's today?
Monday.
Oh, back to AquaCal I go.
Yeah, but not till like two something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And
you
then I
know.
might quit my second job. We'll see. I have to talk to Ty.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we've hit an hour at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we're past it, honestly. Like significantly. It's probably gonna be the longest one, and it we oddly enough feels like the shortest one.
Yeah, no, I feel like the time's fucking flown. It's already 1 o'clock and I have to be up in 6 hours. Oh yeah.
Yeah, shit, my bad. All right,
Yeah.
let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, no worries. All
uh,
right, well,
yeah. You want to shout anything out, dude? Get famous?
well, I do want to be a doctor, so if anybody would like to cash at me, it's
Gang.
Dr. Ficatelli.
Shit.
Yeah. $sign Dr. Ficatelli to send that money my way. That'd be great. If
Like
you don't
they
know how to
can
spell
fucking
Ficatelli,
spell our last name correctly.
uh, Ficocelli.
There
You're
you go.
welcome. Follow me on Instagram. I try to change my
Okay.
name on Instagram to because I've had it for so long and it's kind of disrespectful. But but I wanted to change it to Muscles Marinara.
Ah, dude.
But someone took it, so I have to like alter it, and I'm like, whatever. But yeah, Instagram is you could probably just look up Zia and it'll
Yeah.
pop up. But then the name itself is like beautiful fuck, and it's got like extra U's in it and shit because I made it when I was angsty and 12 or whatever the fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, all right, dude. Good
That's
shit.
it, man. Like, subscribe, and follow, or whatever the fuck.
Gang, gang. Hopefully the next one will have a fuck ton of us.
Yeah, yeah. I could for sure do next weekend with everybody. We
Hell
could do
yeah.
that. I would like it. It'd be a good time.
Also, sorry this is late, y'all. I've been working a fuck ton.
It wouldn't be late though. Don't you release it on Sundays?
Nah, I usually really well. I mean, it's been either Saturday or Sunday, but now this is gonna have to come out like basically Monday. Are you good, nigga? Whoa, what was that?
Some shit just fell off of my wall.
I kid you
And
not,
like
it looked like Cookie ran by, and I almost shit my pants.
I almost shit my pants because I heard things and I thought it was someone in the room, but it just was items falling off my wall.
Bro, I
I don't know what it looked like in the video because I was turning
yeah,
around.
I hope you can see it in the fucking podcast because I kid you not, I thought Cookie like got up and just like ran across the ground, and I was just like, "Is this real
Rest in
life?"
peace. Dog's been gone
Bro,
for
I
a month
literally have
now.
goosebumps right now.
Yeah, I almost peed.
Dude,
I was like, something's happening behind me and I have headphones on. I almost pissed. Holy shit. Okay. Well, what a great way to exit the
yeah,
podcast.
for
Fucking
real.
ghosts in my room.
Good luck
Maybe
with
next
that,
time I'll leave the
homie. Get
lights
some
on.
good sleep. See y'all next week. Hope y'all
Tune in.
enjoy. Yeah, gang, gang. Follow me on all the shits and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. Assalamu alaikum, y'all. See it.